The first gold medals in the ring were won on day 10, including an historic first women's Commonwealth boxing title. In the fly final, there was little to separate England's Nicola Adams and Northern Ireland's Michaela Walsh going into the final round.
She'll need to sharpen up the right hand if she wants to take the initiative, Walsh. But prepared to try something else. The Adams landing the long right hand. Walsh just causing that little exchange to be untidy.
And you can see from Adams' approach to this round that they know that it's tight. Her corner was telling her in the break to get in close, to push her back, don't give her any room. That's a nice little slip there from Walsh. As that right hand lead was coming her way, slipped to the left, got a couple of punches away of her own. She's counter punching well. Inside the last minute, another good period for Walsh.
Coming forward there, but didn't quite get the accuracy. Walsh complaining to the referee for the roughing up tactics of Adams, but the roughing up tactics is a sign of frustration in Adams' boxing. She's kind of coasting a little bit at the moment, as though she feels the work she's doing or has already done has got her in front. I wouldn't put my house on that. A terrific effort from Walsh, taking it to Adams. Not abandoned the back foot counter punching, wants to take the initiative. This is a terrific performance. If the scores were been given are accurate and Walsh wins this round, then the judges will have to press a button and just decide who they like the better of the two.
Yes, if it's all locked up, that's the way it's separated. That's a terrific contest from both of those women, and they both deserve to be wandering around with their arms in the air. But either way, Michaela Walsh has surprised everyone with that performance.
Yep, she prevented Nicola Adams for producing her best form. Her tactics, her movement, her balance was terrific all the way through. No matter what came her way, she didn't lose her composure. But this one has to be close. And the judges have a job on their hands. That was a terrific start to the afternoon.
Of the winner, she is now gold medalist and Commonwealth Women's Flyweight Champion. In the blue corner, representing England, Nicola Adams, MBE.
He's got to congratulate. She's made history already. The first woman boxer medalist.
A very close fight, Walsh firmly believing the judges' decision should have gone her way, but it was gold for Adams and England. Next up was the final of the women's lightweight division, Shelley Watts of Australia versus Laishram Devi of India.
So Shelley Watts is in front by a point. So the Australian.
You know, John, this is panning out the way I thought it would. It's a fight that was going to get tougher for Devi the longer it went, because we've seen Watts, we know what she's about. We know what she's prepared to do this all night long. So a big round needed from Devi, and I don't know if she has it in her.
And the one thing you know is that Watts is not going to run out of steam. She hails from a little town called Laurelton, which is just south of Port Macquarie on the north coast. It's a sleepy little hamlet, a beautiful place. And they see her pounding the road of a morning, and here she is pounding an opponent in the ring. This is a good exchange though from Devi, comes straight back with that left hand.
Well, Watts using her skills a little bit more there, standing off, little feints, just taking her time, not charging forward without a plan, putting a little bit more thought into what she was doing there, but a good response from Devi. But at the moment the edge for me seems to be with Watts, but she's better when she gives herself a little bit more room. She's getting too close to Devi, so the work's been smothered.
Keeps her hands up, keep taking most of those punches on the gloves. Nice left hook, brings a round of applause from a corner.
Well, I mean, she's taken the smoothness away from Devi. I've said at the start Devi had more to her game, but she hasn't been allowed to use it.
Nice clean punch from Devi there a moment ago though, so at the end of the round it's tight. really tight, but we know that Shelley Watts went into that last round, the Australian, 1 round in front. Has she done enough?
Watts took the initiative. At times she got too close to Devi and the work was smothered. Devi always ready to come back with something else, but terrific stuff.
And if you're wondering what's happening at home, if it does go Devi's way in this last round, which would even things up, then the judges would be forced to hit a button to declare who they thought overall won the fight. Here's the decision.
Score totals where we have a unanimous decision in favour of the winner. She is now gold medalist and Commonwealth Women's Lightweight Champion. In the red corner representing Australia, Shelley Watts.
Well, John, I would have imagined she's done that over the 4 rounds. I think she did enough in that last round to put the lid on it. I don't think it would have gone to the judges because it was 2 rounds apiece. It's possible all the rounds were close, but she came here, she told us straight through, you know, I'm here for the gold medal, and she's going home with it.
India hoped for better luck in the men's light fly final, where Devendra Laishram found himself up against Paddy Barnes from Northern Ireland.
Round 3.
So 3rd and final round. Barnes in the blue, Lashman in the red. Barnes is a couple of points in front.
And we have been hearing that some of the corners have been finding a way to find out the scores. So if that's the case, Laishram knows what's required here. Probably knows he has to get Barnes out of there.
Well, in particular, I've been hearing that the Indians have been finding out a way that, you know, someone texting or whatever it is, and then singling from the crowd. But this toe-to-toe stuff won't worry Barnes. He didn't dominate, but he controlled the first round fighting this way. Each round's been really close, but Barnes has just done enough. And the left hook in particular, he's taking those punches on the glove, and then you see he comes straight back with that left hook. And the right hand just dropping occasionally from Lashman.
Yeah, and experience has allowed Laishram to have his burst at the start of the round, which was to be expected. Now standing his ground, keeping his defences tight as he's always done, and trying to take the initiative a little bit more often as the round progresses. A huge effort from Laishram. Not cultured boxing there, the punches were a little bit wide, but they were certainly keeping Barnes occupied.
So Barnes on the scorecards, he's in control. He's got to stay on his feet basically, and he should take a gold medal. Bronze medalist at the Olympics and the defending gold medalist from Delhi. He plans to have one more Olympic Games and then turn pro. And that was a nice exchange from Lashman there. Good left hand. And Barnes is not hurt though. Shorten him up a little.
Laishram's punches are wider than Barnes. Barnes is shooting short, straight, jolting punches through the defences. But Laishram put a lot into this last round. Struggling with the accuracy at Laishram, I think there's a bit of desperation in what he's doing. And Barnes just putting on something of a boxing exhibition as we head down.
So Paddy Barnes, we think, has become just the 9th man and the 1st man from Northern Ireland to win 2 gold medals at the Commonwealth Games in boxing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we go into the ring with the judges' decision. A unanimous decision in favour of the winner, gold medalist and now Commonwealth Men's Light Flyweight Champion. In the blue corner representing Northern Ireland, Paddy Barnes.
In the men's flyweight division, Pakistan had the chance to win their first gold of the Games in the shape of Mohammed Wasim. He faced Australia's Andrew Maloney in the final. We join it with Maloney having edged the first round.
Wasim's waiting too much. You know, Maloney's dancing in and just slightly in, slightly out, but Wasim standing looking at him when maybe he should be thinking about doing a bit more work. Nice little feint there for Maloney. We don't see enough of that in amateur boxing.
No, he's been around. He's well schooled.
Wasim holding with the right hand and hitting with the left. Yeah, a bit more urgency in Wasim's work now, but making no impression.
And of course, Maloney would never struggle for a sparring partner with a twin who's also the flyweight. Nice work. And out quickly, right hand up as well. So that punch that was swung wildly by Wasim took the right glove.
Well, I think Maloney has given the impression that he's the better boxer of the two in the second round. Clean punches landed. I would also lean towards him. He's looked the smoother of the two. I have the feeling Wasim needed to do a bit more than he did. He waited too often.
Needs a big finish certainly in this last 20 seconds or so to have any hope. Leave a good impression in the judge's mind. It's been close-ish, but Maloney has looked the better of the two again. Be very surprised if the judges don't see it that way. Yeah, that's good evasion again from Maloney, and he's going back to his corner pretty happy.
This is a round that could go either way. It's not the round that Wasim needed. So Maloney in a really comfortable position.
And he's going to take a gold medal. We've seen celebrating, but it'll be a boil over if the medal doesn't go Maloney's way. We'll find out in a moment. Both men lifting their arms in victory, but Wasim hasn't done enough.
Commonwealth men's flyweight champion in the blue corner from Australia, Andrew Maloney.
Wasim clearly unhappy, but a unanimous decision.